Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while, and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to do a little bit of a get ready with me and just chat a tiny bit. I know there's a tag going on about like goals for 2023 as far as YouTube content creators go. So I'm not going to like be answering those questions, but I will be talking about what I feel, what I've heard, what my plans are, and just rumors and talk that I've seen go around in the beauty community, just because I feel like we're definitely seeing a shift in a lot of the beauty creators content, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a tiny bit with you all. So let's get started. Okay, my lovelies, I already did my skincare routine. It's been about 30 minutes. I think I finished around 11:30, and I'm going to bring just a tiny bit of moisture back into my skin and get my skin prepped for my foundation. So Wet n Wild serum to just add a little bit of hydration. Okay, so one, I just kind of want to get ready with you all. Two, there was a makeup page that I follow on my makeup Instagram, and I forget what it was that they shared, and I'm not gonna give any names just because, you know, this is not a gossipy or tea kind of channel. I'm just sharing my thoughts about what I see out there. And this account shared Dennis Meyer's Balm Universal Shade. This comment that one of her subscribers, actually I think it was like an actual DM, and basically this subscriber or follower was talking about how one of the influencers that they've been watching for years now, this influencer has now grown, and they hate how their content has shifted from makeup, and you know, they understand, you know, that growth happens, they understand that, but that now that they're making, you know, a decent amount of money through YouTube, they're kind of like what Jeffree Star does. He shows the extravagant items that he purchases, and this subscriber apparently is not appreciating that, or just doesn't like the vibe that this content is giving. So basically they feel like this content creator is now sharing all these lavish products and luxury items that they can purchase with the money that they're getting from their supporters, their subscribers, and it's just not hitting her. Was it her or she? I don't know. It's not hitting this subscriber the right way. And I totally 100% understand. So that's kind of what prompted me to want to talk to you all about this kind of sort of. Okay, face is nice and primed. I did also go in to this Merit serum just for the perimeters of my face. I stopped using this because I was using the Makeup by Mario foundation there for I think it was like 2 weeks that I used it, and it definitely doesn't need any help in the glowy department. But for now, in my rotation, I'm putting in the NYX Bear With Me Blurring Tint Foundation in shade 09 Light Medium. And I did go ahead and buy the concealer after I tried the sample of it. I used the sample a couple of times and I really enjoyed it. So yes, okay, back to the conversation. So the reason I want to talk about this is because, as you all know, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't work right now. I did work prior to becoming a mom. I was a medical assistant, and I stopped working because just where I was at was not, I wasn't happy. and we kind of knew that we were going to be starting a family soon, so I stopped working and was going to figure out what I was going to do next. Well, before I could figure out what I was going to do next, I ended up getting pregnant. I could go back to work, but the main reason why I don't is because basically all of the money that I would make would go into daycare for the kid. So it would basically be just working. Un momento. I would basically just be working to pay for daycare, and that just doesn't make sense to my husband and I. Cierrale esa puerta bien, por favor. Luckily for us, you know, my husband makes enough money to support both of us and our kids without me having to go back to work. So I don't work. Sorry, my kiddo interrupted me. Have I even opened this? I have not. I did purchase the shade Golden, which is the shade that I tried out in the sample, and it actually was a really good shade for me. I guess the main point I'm trying to make is I'm not doing this. So I didn't start YouTube because I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to become big and I'm going to, you know, make so much money and this and this and that. No, that's not why I started YouTube. I was a new mom. You know, I felt kind of lonely. If you have kids, you understand where I'm coming from. It could be very lonely to be a stay-at-home mom. And you feel alone. I had like almost no one to really talk to about my passion for makeup. I've been into makeup since I was, what, 11, 12? I've always been into makeup, and I've never really met too many people that were into it like I was, except for my two youngest sisters, but our age gap is pretty huge and I'm not as close to them. So number one for sure is I needed a space where I could talk about my passion for makeup. I started getting back into makeup after having my firstborn, Harper. That is the main reason why I started this channel. I love talking about makeup. I love trying new makeup. I love playing with makeup, just all of it. I love it. And I never once I could become big and make so much money. Never did that cross my mind. This is not what I see myself doing as my career in the future. Now, am I saying that I don't enjoy this? No, absolutely not. I hope that one day I can get to the point to where I can make enough money to support the makeup that I buy to review on this channel. That would be great. But my goal has never been to become huge, to make all this money to support my husband and myself. I have other plans, and those plans have to do with health and nutrition. I'm hoping I can get certified to be like a registered dietitian, and then get a couple of certifications for maybe coaching. Like my passion since I started doing CrossFit, what year was it? Back in 2014, has been fitness. Like I love it. It just has woken up something inside of me that I've never seen before. So that has always been what I imagined myself to kind of get into once I was done being a stay-at-home mom. I never imagined, or never do I feel or think that I need to become big on YouTube, get a bunch of subscribers, and support my family. That has never been the main goal. But if I get to the point where I can support the channel itself and it pay for the makeup that I review, that would be amazing, you know, because then it wouldn't come out of my pocket. Going to go into some cream contour. Now, some of you might be wondering, this is the Westman Atelier in Biscuit. Why am I saying all this? I'm saying all of this because I hope that you guys never feel like I'm showing off. I don't ever want that to be the case. I've never really been one of those people that buys expensive purses or buys expensive shoes, name brand this, name brand that. I've never really been that person. And I mean, I could be. Like, my husband makes enough to support us, and like, it's when I go to the grocery store, like, I make a budget for myself, but I don't look and make sure that everything that I purchase is a certain price. So, and I feel like that's not something that a lot of people get to do, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck. But I don't buy, you know, name brand clothes, name brand purses, I go to TJ Maxx or Ross, and that's where I buy my purses. It could also be because of my kids, and honestly, it's not even worth buying anything fancy because it's gonna get destroyed. The most expensive things that you'll see me purchase is the luxury brand makeup that I buy, and my workout shorts and my workout shoes. Shirts, I am actually picky with my shirts, and it turns out that like the Walmart or Target brands are the ones that I prefer. I don't prefer like the expensive Adidas or Nike. All the name brand workout shirts that I have tried, I don't like them. I feel like I pay too much money and I'm not even happy with the product. Mostly the booty shorts that I use, Fleo is the name of the brand, and I think for each shorts it's like $42 to $45, which is a lot for workout shorts, you know. Some Lululemon items I enjoy. And then my shoes. I'm very picky about the shoes that I work out with. Right now my favorite are from Innovate, and I believe the shoes that I purchase cost between $115 and $125. So that is the most name brand and expensive items that you will see me purchase. But when it comes to everything else, like purse, shoes, just personal wear, like day to day, most of my stuff is like from Walmart or Target. It's not name brand. My purse is from TJ Maxx. I don't go fancy with I don't go fancy with anything. Do not get offended if you are. It's okay. I've just never been a name brand kind of gal. And I don't ever want you all to feel like I am showing off what I can purchase, because that's what I felt that subscriber was trying to say that she felt. That this YouTube content creator that she has been watching for years has now grown, and she feels like a lot of her, especially like the lifestyle, maybe vlog style kind of videos that she's putting out, all she's doing is showing off the expensive stuff that she can purchase from the money that she earned from her subscribers that have been supporting her since day one. And that kind of resonated with me because I don't ever want any of you to feel that way. Okay, I did set my under eyes off camera, and I used the NARS pressed like illuminating powder. Okay, so I forgot where I was at. We are closing on the house right now. Looks like the date is the 23rd. Fingers crossed and praying up above that all goes well and the date doesn't change. It's snowing today, and it looks like it's going to snow for the next 2, maybe 3 days. So yeah, you know, more snow is not good news. We're gonna have to do a lot of trips to move into the house. But you know, things were scary when 22 happened for us. We felt like we were literally this close to have to either sell or lose the house. 22 was this very scary year for us. We dipped into all of our savings, so after that we really had to start from scratch. I think I was on a no buy for most of 2020, and you know, luckily things looked up for us. He was able to find work, and the company that he's been working for, or with I should say, and the people that my husband has been working with have taken really good care of him and us, so we were able to bounce back. But 2020 was a scary year for us as a family, and it did not help that I found out, I think it was May or June of 2020, that I was pregnant again. I didn't know it was twins, but you know, here I was pregnant and worried that we might be losing our house. It's not a good feeling at all. We've definitely had our ups and downs, just like everyone out there, and I don't ever want to seem like I'm ungrateful for all of you, or like I don't need you, or like I don't appreciate you, because I do. I love doing this. It's just so much fun sharing my love for makeup with you, having conversations in the comments, playing with new makeup with you all, hearing that you loved a product that I recommended, just anything. I honestly, truly enjoy it so much. Also, the creative part of it, like the editing, the filming, all of that, I enjoy it a lot. I used the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Bronzer, but I forgot I have the Glossier one, which I don't know if we're going to see this video or that video first. I don't know, but I'll use it in a different video. Okay, so I keep losing my train of thought. Before starting YouTube, I kind of felt lost. I felt lost because I was a new mom, and now this whole mom conversation, mom thoughts. If you don't have any kids and you want kids in the future, don't let some of my thoughts scare you. But I mean, reality is you do lose yourself when you become pregnant because you don't feel like yourself. You certainly are not like yourself while you're pregnant. Some women have it harder than others. Yeah, but you just, in total, like, you lose yourself. You forget or can't really understand how to be yourself because now you know you're taking care of this other tiny human 24/7. The Chanel oversized healthy glow in medium. So how old was Harper when I started YouTube? I want to say she was probably like 5 or 6 months. So she was still fairly young, you know. I was still a new mother and I was lost, and I feel like YouTube kind of helped me feel like I have a purpose again outside of being a mother and a wife. Like, this is my thing. This is for me, myself, and I. A lot of moms lack that. My exercise and CrossFit helped me with that as well, but you know, the kids are here with me at the house, so I get interrupted throughout my workout a lot, so that I can't even enjoy. And this, since right now I'm doing it while the twins nap, and my oldest, Harper, she's very good at, like, if I tell her, okay, you know, mommy is gonna go film, can you stay here and watch this, play with your iPad or whatnot, she typically does very well at listening. For now, until the twins stop napping, like, this is my me time. This is like my woo-sa. And I love it, and I'm not going to stop doing this. And I'm excited to see where I'll be a year from now. We're so close to hitting 1,800 subscribers, and it makes me excited because then that means we'll be that much closer to 2,000, and maybe, hopefully, if I get lucky, we'll get to 5,000 before the end of the year. That would be amazing. Okay, now as far as content, I did go into my ColourPop Party Proof Eye Primer. I'm going to jump into this Rose Ink Duo Shadow Palette thing. It's shattered. I did press it back, but I probably need to put some alcohol so that it can actually stay pressed. So when it comes to my content, because I feel like a lot of YouTubers are coming on, doing a video, and they're saying their content is going to change. Now, I don't know how that's going to go over with some subscribers, because I feel like the subscribers you gain because of what you are currently doing. I know some people have been successful with that, where they shift and it's okay, it does not affect them. But I've also seen some content creators that did not succeed, or their audience didn't like it, and they are just not making what they used to. And I also feel like everything is shifting. I feel like there comes a moment in time when things have to change, things have to shift, and that's when you adapt. So I can see why people are kind of going back to the drawing board and seeing how they can jump on this train of change and still be successful. I'm not sure how I feel about it. And is the beauty community changing? Yes, it is. But I feel like the change is not as big as some YouTubers are making it out to be. I feel like some of these old school YouTubers that were big 6-7 years ago, they're kind of fading away, and new faces are coming in. That's what I feel is happening. It's not as easy as it was. If I would have started my YouTube channel, we're in what, 2023, 8 years ago, I feel like my growth would have happened a lot faster. I mean, my growth hasn't even, I'm not even at 2,000 yet, but like what I mean is I'd be growing faster than I am right now. For some people, they're getting frustrated because they're not becoming this big YouTuber. And like YouTube is hard. And I don't mean like super hard work, but like just everything you need to do. Like there's been so many times that I've wanted to quit. And it's discouraging because I can't take a break. I feel like if I take a break, YouTube kind of dings me. And here I see, you know, YouTubers who are a lot bigger than I am, and they take months off at a time, and then they come back and it's like if nothing happened. And I understand, I completely understand that, you know, they're a bigger YouTuber and, you know, the algorithm is a little bit more on their favor, but like it is discouraging that, you know, these people get to take these long breaks and then they come back and it's like if nothing happened. Whereas for me, if I take any break, like I feel it. My numbers feel it. My subscribers feel it. And here I am on a standstill. And yeah, so like that can be very discouraging. Okay, I'm going to jump into the bronzer that I used and I'm going to buff it on the edges to kind of blend this out a tiny bit. I've seen a couple of YouTubers who are a little frustrated because their channel is not growing. And I completely understand, but I feel like if you are genuine, if you are yourself and you do what makes you happy and not what you think people want to see. Because people just want to see, you know, new makeup, new reviews, even though they're not actually going to purchase the product. But then you're going to end up having all of this makeup in your collection that you don't even use, wasted all of this money, and all for what? For those new makeup reviews to have a whole bunch of views, but you gained maybe 1% of the subscribers from the, you know, like just the money that you have to put in is not worth the actual outcome. Now, I'm not saying it hasn't worked, it probably has, but I am not in the position to be buying every single release, nor do I want all of that makeup. Like, why am I going to buy something that I know I'm not going to use ever again after the review? No, I mean, I already feel wasteful as it is, you know? And then buying every single release, that's just crazy to me. I'm sorry, I review makeup and that will definitely not stop here on my channel, but I'm not just a new makeup review channel. I do other things because it's not just about new makeup. It's also about using what you have, learning some new skills, learning some new tips and tricks. Like, it's not just about the new makeup. Life is crazy right now. Times are tough. Times are very tough right now. There are some people that don't even have a roof over their head. There's just some people that don't have enough money for groceries because they had to pay their rent. Like, right now times are very, very tough. And I also feel like the makeup companies are feeling the shift. People who were buying makeup 5-6 years ago, they're not buying the same amount of makeup that they used to buy. So I definitely feel like the makeup companies are feeling the shift in the consumers and how much is being purchased. And I feel like that is why we have just seen brand after brand after brand close their doors, file for bankruptcy, because they're feeling it. This whole fad and of, you know, like makeup YouTube influencers making buy, you need to buy this, it's new, a thing, it's fading out, and that is no longer a thing. And they're all feeling it. They're all feeling it. They were so used to sales being great, and now that they're not, they are just not succeeding. And they're gonna have to like rethink their game plan, because if not, I feel like we might see more makeup brands just close their doors. Who remembers back in the day? Now I'm going to jump into the shimmer. Like, we didn't know when new makeup was going to be released. We didn't find out until we went into the store and saw, oh, that's a new display. Or when brands actually used to put 4, 5, 6 months in between launches. Who remembers that? I think they're gonna have to go back to something like that, because consumers cannot keep up with the launches and they are feeling it. We just have more important things to pay for, you know, like our car note or our electric bill, our mortgage, you know? It just, times are tough right now. And I can definitely see the shift in people's priorities, and makeup is not one of them. And I definitely don't ever want you to feel like I am pushing you to go purchase new makeup. Not at all. And that is why I'm trying to get creative with the content that I'm putting out, because I want to use what I have. There's so much amazing makeup that I have. I think I'm going to do a video of makeup that I totally forgot, because there is so much makeup that I have totally forgot about. I need to use it. So I will be digging into my collection and finding products that I forgot about. Okay, I did actually put NYX glitter glue on my lid before I went in with that shimmery shade, because if not, I would have so much fallout. I'm going to jump into some blush now. I'm going to use this NYX one, which is called Daydream. It's a matte one, and then Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk. I'm just gonna mix the two. I feel like this video is going to be so long, but I honestly just had so much to say, and I just wanted to sit here, do my makeup, and talk to you. Do you all remember back in the day when you would get together with your girlfriends and it was either club night or bar night or wherever you were going, and you would all choose a house and you would all meet there and you would all get ready in the bathroom? Those were fun days, weren't they? You just sit there, do your makeup, do your hair, talk about your latest fling or your latest blind date or latest date, if it was good or bad, or, you know, girl talk. Oh, those were the days. Now when you get together, all you want to do is talk about your kids. How much you love them, how much they annoy you, how much they don't annoy you, cutest things they did, just everything. It's crazy how my life has changed for the better, of course. But yeah, do you all remember that? It was so fun. I miss that. All right, I did do my eyebrows off camera, and I used the Give Beauty eyebrow pencil, but this isn't, what is it called? Is it the Instant Definition Sculpting Brow Pencil? It's not the one that has the pointy small little, it's this one that's like flat. I gave this, when I first launched, a decent review, but one of the comments I made was, I don't know how it's going to do once like it's been worn down and used, if it's going to keep that sharpness, and it's a lot harder to use once you've been using it, because it's just, the shape loses its sharpness. I am jumping into the e.l.f. Halo Glow in shade number 3. This is what I'm going to use as my highlight. I feel like doing something subtle today. We're not going anywhere because it's snowing. And then my father-in-law is going to have knee replacement surgery tomorrow. I think he's going to be admitted, and they're going to watch him for a little bit because he is diabetic. He is 71, I think. So he's older, so I think they're gonna make sure like he's okay to go home and recover. I have some ideas for some content, and I don't know about you, but I love my TV shows. Some of my favorite, like my top favorite TV shows are Friends, The Office, and Scrubs, and Sex and the City. Recently, I don't know if you watch that show or watched it, and the new series, forget what it's called, gosh, I forget what the new season or the new series is called with them being older, but they shared a picture of Carrie with Aiden. I have some thoughts about that. And also I shared on my stories, was it in my makeup page? I think it was in my makeup page, but this might be an unpopular opinion. I think Carrie should have ended up with Aiden and not with Mr. Big. And one of my followers or I think she sent me a DM responding to my story. The points she made perfectly good sense. She said that Carrie basically didn't deserve Aiden at that time, and that's why she didn't end up with him, which is so true. Because even though I love that show, and even though I love Carrie, I think Sarah Jessica Parker? Yeah, did such a great job. I felt like Carrie was a spoiled little self-centered brat. And now that I'm older and I keep rewatching the seasons, I see it. Yes, so like discussing TV shows, I think that would be fun, especially like particular episodes. I don't know, let me know what you think. But that's an idea I've had in my head that I wanted to do, because I feel like when you talk to your friends about certain movies or certain shows, and like you kind of have almost like a heated conversation, but not really. I mean, you're still best friends afterwards, kind of like that. I don't know, you guys, let me know what you think about that. Okie dokie, I did go into mascara. I went in to the Melt Cosmetics Supernatural. I enjoy this one. It does flake just a tiny bit. Not as much as this one though. And the Rare Beauty, this one I dislike. It flakes immediately, gets all over. It's truly annoying. Okay, for the lips, I'm going to use two newer products. I don't know if you're seeing that video first before this one, but I have never before the last video I filmed because I purchased this, tried a Fenty gloss, so I decided to try it out. And then the e.l.f. O Face Satin Lipstick finally came in, so I did try that, but we're going to try it again today. Going into this Rare Beauty lip liner, and what is the shade? Is it no, Lively is the shade.
Mommy, papi está up en un house, pa.
Okay. Mami está haciendo video. It's like a pretty pinky peachy kind of shade. So hopefully it goes with the e.l.f. lipstick. And then it will pretty much be done with this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you don't mind me sharing these thoughts that go through my head. I just want you all to know, you know, what I'm thinking, and I love sharing with you all. And I also love hearing your feedback. It's really nice hearing your feedback. Okay, the e.l.f. and the shade I purchased is No Doubt, which, gosh, at least I think I remember it saying that it was like a rose tan kind of shade, but on my lips, it pulls a tiny bit more actual like nude, almost warm nude kind of. See? It's a pretty shade, but it's not what I was expecting. This is definitely a very opaque formula. So if you don't like lipsticks that are, best way I can describe it is like thick upon first application, just do what I'm doing and blend them out with your finger, and that should fix that problem. But super comfortable, $9, and the shade range they have is really nice. Super comfortable, looks matte, doesn't feel matte, and it also doesn't feel drying. Okay, and this is in the shade Fuzzy Heat. Now this one does tingle, so if you don't like that, you're not gonna like this. This lip gloss reminds me of lip gloss I used to wear in junior high. The formula, the smell, everything reminds me of back in the day. That's what turned me off from lip gloss, was the feeling, like it feels thick, sticky. Hair is gonna stick to it for sure. But I mean, it's a decent one, not my favorite for sure, and it does leave the lips looking very pouty. But do you see? Can you see that? That's what reminds me of the old school lip glosses. I did wear that Fenty lip gloss yesterday, and it left my lips feeling very hydrated by the time the gloss was completely off. So it does really hydrate your lips, but not my favorite. Okay, well, I think that's going to conclude this very, very long ass video. I'm kind of scared to edit this, but I just had a lot to tell you all, and I like sharing with you my thoughts, what's going on, what I see in the beauty community, just everything, and also ideas of videos that I want to do. I always love sharing and then you all giving me my feedback, because I'm here for you. Even if I only had like 5 subscribers and 5 views, I would still keep doing it because it's so much fun. So I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed this little girl chat that we had. comment. Let me know down below your thoughts about anything that I talked about today. I would love to know. And yeah, okay, well, that being said, I would love it if you gave the video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. Okay, my lovelies, I will see you on the next video. Bye.